She accidentally held the folder up, but saw a secret inside. It was NASA's top secret data. She tried to act like she didn't see it, but when she looked up, she realized the info could help her solve problems. She climbed the ladder, started calculating the rocket's trajectory. A few hours later she solved the problem. No one clapped. The director questioned her, suspected her of being a Soviet spy. Most of the data was blacked out. Even a genius couldn't solve it. Catherine explained the truth. She saw it through the light. The director knew she was a math genius. He ordered the data not to be blacked out anymore, and gave her access to the secret files. Next day, the director was surprised. Catherine's desk was empty. No one knew where she went. She had to run far every day to use the bathroom. The whole building had no colored bathrooms. She had to go 3 kilometers away to the west side. She was frustrated. She thought she might lose her job. Next day the director tore down the bathroom sign in front of everyone. He didn't care about color, only skill. This made her a key figure in space history. She was good at math since childhood. Her parents sent her to the top black school. At 9 she studied with high schoolers. Blackboard problems never stumped her. Teachers said she had a bright future. Her life wasn't easy. Divorced and raising 3 kids alone. She got a job at NASA thanks to her math skills. The basement was crowded and damp, but many black women worked there. 1961 the Soviets launched a rocket successfully. America felt pressure. They urgently needed to develop rockets. They bought calculators. But before they arrived they needed a mathematician. No one in the White Building could handle complex geometry. So they found the colored computing group. The leader recommended her. She could handle complex data. She was assigned to NASA's East area. The boss said black women must wear skirts below the knee, and simple pearl necklaces only. Her main job was writing research reports. She entered the office and was mistaken for a janitor. She had to report to the secretary. The secretary acted arrogant seeing she was black. The director saw her files, and didn't look down on her. He had her double-check colleagues' calculations. White team leader Hilton was unhappy. He deliberately blacked out important data, and made her check it. She suddenly needed the bathroom. Asked the secretary for directions. Was told they didn't know where a colored bathroom was. She had to run out with the files. Searched the whole building, couldn't find one. Had to go to the west side. Ran for half an hour. Stayed in the bathroom without pause. Returned to the office wasting an hour. Files piled up. Worked until night to finish. Gave them to the director. He threw them in the trash without looking. It wasn't her fault. The day's data was already outdated. The director demanded they see the essence through numbers. Find answers before problems to get off Earth. On the way home her friend Ross complained she never got promoted. 10 years of perfect attendance. Now she carried supervisor duties. But no raise or promotion. She felt it was unfair. Catherine said she didn't know how long she could stay. She got home late. Still had to work. Single mom had to handle it all alone. Friends set her up with a tall handsome Colonel Jim. He used to be a pianist. They liked each other. Friends left. Jim heard she worked at NASA. Thought the job would tire women. She felt his bias against women. Heavy work kept her tense. Coffee was her stress relief. When she grabbed coffee, everyone looked at her weird. She awkwardly returned to her desk. Next day saw a small pot labeled colored only. She was the only black person in the office. She was used to it. Coffee didn't have the scientist's brew. Faced with discrimination, she kept pursuing excellence. Colleagues always gave her blacked out data. Work was hard. She held the file to the light. Found hidden secrets. With key info. Solved the blackboard problem in hours. White colleagues were shocked. A black woman solved the problem that stumped them. The director started to notice her. At her birthday party Jim came. Asked her to dance. Explained he'd been away too long. Wanted another chance. While dancing urgent news broke. Russia sent a person to space orbiting Earth. America felt huge pressure. The director held a late meeting. Said failure was because the other side worked harder. Decided to work non-stop to catch up. Catherine often disappeared. She ran in the rain to the west side. Colored bathroom had no paper or soap. Drenched and exhausted. Back at the office soaking wet. Director asked what she'd been doing. He found out she went to the bathroom. He was angry. Accused her of slacking. She complained there were no colored bathrooms. Director felt ashamed. Tore the coffee label. Next day removed the colored bathroom sign. When your strong rules bend for you. Jim saw her sick. Brought chicken soup every day. Kids liked him. Family prayed holding hands. Catherine accepted Jim. Launch day came. Everyone watched TV. Countdown ended. Rocket took off. Entered orbit successfully. Everyone relaxed. She was still nervous. 10 hours later rocket landed safely at her coordinates. Her mind finally eased. People celebrated. She quietly prepared to leave. Director called her. Praised her work. Asked if they could go to the moon. She said we're already on our way. Kept on the launch team because of skill. Successful and married Jim. Ross promoted to first black department head. Catherine recognized by colleagues. Even Hilton personally poured her coffee. From discrimination to respect. From limits to achievement. From alone to recognized. Transformation came from skill and persistence. Catherine used talent to earn respect. Used skill to change her life. Calculated rocket paths with precision. Also calculated a truth. Don't complain about the world. Improve your skills. Don't expect others' approval. Prove your worth with skill. Respect comes from yourself. Shining comes from inner strength. Be great and prejudice retreats. Be strong and respect arrives. She continued computing work. Handled Apollo 11 and space calculations. 2016 NASA named a computer building after her. At 97 awarded Presidential Freedom Medal. Spring doesn't ask soil color. Stars don't care who looks. While the world divides by race and gender. She wrote the sky with talent. Life's beauty is not surrendering to fate. It's growing in adversity. Not waiting for chance. But creating it. Like lotus blooms in mud. Stars shine through long nights. Catherine's story is like the North Star. Lighting her own path. And guiding dreamers.